Hello and welcome back to the Asian Sevens Series. It's our last Cup quarter-final. Just to review the scores for you from earlier, Sri Lanka beat Malaysia 28-7, Hong Kong beat Singapore 49-0, and Korea just defeated the People's Republic of China 21-17. So the three victors, Sri Lanka, Hong Kong and Korea, go through to the Cup semis. And who will join them, Japan or Thailand? Japan in their blue. Sakai, this talismanic figure, starts play with a poor kick. So it's a free kick to Thailand. It's a good opportunity for Thailand to create some havoc here. Akarin to Chattanai. Well, that's good work and good break. Oh, it's just gone a little bit forward there off the hands of Akarin, who appeals as a live wire player. We haven't seen him much on the Sevens Series before. Well, Japan have met Thailand twice in quarterfinal action in the last year. Last year in Malaysia, actually, they defeated them 49-0, and then in India beat them 38-0. So Thailand scoreless in the two quarterfinal clashes they've had in the last 12 months with Japan. That's a good break around the outside from Ishizuka. Game defence, so, and Thailand really up for this game. It's good work. We saw them yesterday beat Philippines, which was a bit of a surprise, 14-7. Went down to Hong Kong 45-0 though. Obviously, Thailand full of belief here that they can take Japan on. That's good to see. Well, change of direction there after going backwards from Toyoshima. And here's Topa, who is a big unit, and they've decided to let Topa stroll 60 metres for the first try. Panapat, with his head swathed in bandages, decided it wasn't worth the chase. So Sione Topa from the Toyota Shockey Shuttles. They had a big defeat in the top league yesterday. He'll be happy to be spending his time in Malaysia for the weekend. The first try of the match. His third of the tournament. And Sakai, who didn't spend much time on the paddock as they beat Chinese Taipei 40-0 yesterday. Certainly came on against Singapore and brushed them aside 52-0. Here's Panapat. Quite a dramatic bandage there, isn't it? Sakai restarts, and you want to get this one right, that's for sure. It's gone the requisite 10 metres, and that's a great take too by Topa, and out it goes to the flying number 12, Watanabe, who's looked the part, that's for sure, Watanabe, over the weekend. He's got some sizzling pace. The winner of this game will play Korea, so that'll be an interesting clash. Korea, as Inoke Afiaki said in commentary in the last game, very direct. With players like Topa and Kurizuru, the Japanese won't be backing down in the physical stuff, that's for sure. $12-0. Great pace from Watanabe. So Sakai pushes to the left this time. Kurizuru is underneath it, gives it a big slap, and Lameki there with Sakai. Here's Topa, and he'll fancy his chances against this defence again. Look, commits two tacklers Can't free his arms, goes to ground nicely, and there's 4-on-2 here. Outside, Lemeki decides to breach the defence very easily in the end as well, with a couple of handoffs. Mano Lemeki in for a try as well, and Japan certainly look out for this Sunday morning, that's for sure, Sunday afternoon. Really psyched up, of course, a third position in this Hong Kong leg 2 weeks ago. That's Lemeki's 5th try of the tournament. He's back into try scoring form. Was a little subdued in Hong Kong. Probably had to do a little bit more of the donkey work than he's used to doing, Lemeki, in Hong Kong, but certainly some big physical players in the Japan squad for this tournament. 19 points to 0 now with Sakai's conversion. Good kickoff practice for the Japanese so far. It's Panapat. Don't know how he's keeping that on, that bandage. Not 10 again, Sakai. He'll be slapping himself on the wrist for that. Tamaporn flings the ball to Akarin. And the ball breaks down. Panapat, very brave. Obviously has a nasty injury somewhere around the face. Goes down on the ball. Akarin looks one way then the other. Drops the pass on the ground. It's Apichai who picks it up. Yeah, good work from Apichai. Just decided to hold on to the ball as one of the Japanese defenders was up in the Thai line. So here's a chance outside for Limpaiborn, who's impressed with his play yesterday, playing at prop. And for a winger who's got some pace, he's mixed it in the tight stuff as well. So Limpaiborn cannot get to Toyoshima. Toyoshima throws a very sloppy pass after beating the defence. So Thailand get a chance just before half time to get a score in. No Kumquat in the starting lineup for Thailand. Their general taking a spell, maybe saving him for the plate semi as well. The loser destined to face China in the plate semi, which will be a tough assignment. Here's Chatanai. Gets pushed back 10 metres from a swarming defence, but gets up with the ball himself. Cheeky stuff from Chatanai. Panapat back to the support. Well, he's done very well, Chatanai there. Oh, that's a beautiful try. Well done to Laksana Somporn and Chatanai. Some great linking play between the three players. Laksana Somporn, Chatanai and Panapat linking nicely there. So Thailand get a reward on the stroke of half time and squeeze this game back to 12 points within 2 scores for Thailand. Japan will be not too happy with the basic errors, especially from kickoff time with Sakai not getting the ball 10 metres twice. They'll be wanting to improve that in the second half. And Thailand would have been plucky. Obviously come to play their hearts out. That's great to see in a cup quarter final. Get the suspicion that some of the teams were saving themselves a little bit, feeling as though the defeat was unavoidable, so just saving themselves a bit. Not so with Thailand. Really come to play, and only 19-7 behind at half time. Sakai, the captain. So can Thailand string another couple of attacks together and give themselves some points early on in the second half? Well, it'll certainly make a great game of it, that's for sure. It's Korazuru who goes back, picks the ball up, and Sakai, he gets the ball knocked away from him. So playing advantage now for Thailand. This is a chance royale for them. And a bit of play off the ball there perhaps. Certainly the Thais were playing for it. Mickey not interested, and the referee not interested either in hearing their claims. A little bit of a Suarez perhaps there from Kumquat, who's just on the paddock. So Japan get the 22 dropout. Little touch perhaps on Kumquat, but nothing too menacing. That's a great drop kick into space for Japan. Just bobbling out there. Chattanai doing a good job letting it go. So Thailand will get the throw to this line out. There's Topa. How'd you like to tackle that? Pretty tough assignment. Thailand go long, a little bit too long, so Korazuru has a chance to pat it to Sakai. Nice double round from Topa. A good tackle though from Laksana Somporn, but here's the flyer. It's Watanabe, who with an inch of space drifts away. His third try of the tournament. And that's given Japan a nice cushion going into the last 5 minutes of this game. Watanabe from the Ricoh Black Rams. Conversion successful. Takes them out to 26 points to 7. Well, there's an interesting little drop kick, and it's worked well too. Brilliant stuff. The referee's called it a knock on there. I think Laksana Somporn will be a little lucky there. Just the big arm coming out and tapping it down. Seen that penalised a lot. Kumquat, Thailand captain. Nice quick ball for Japan, but the pass goes astray, and Hashino left to tidy it up, and Lemeki, what a brilliant runner he is from a standing start, and he zips his way through. Great smile on his face there, and that's Lemeki's 6th try of the tournament. And we had a lot of pressure on him. Made sure he got the ball in his hands, and just great acceleration off the mark from Lemeki. Shino, who seems to be Sakai's deputy in the kicking and playmaking stakes, gets the conversion. 2 bowl semi-finals coming up after this. Philippines play Chinese Taipei, and UAE get a chance to battle Kazakhstan for a place in the bowl final. They're coming up next, streaming live. Oh, that's a great take, but it's smashed in the air, Akaran. And the referee's not too happy about it, as is the assistant. Could be a little spell in the naughty chair here. I think it's Ishizuka. In fact, it's Mickey who's been given the yellow card, Akarin. It's a nasty whack on the back. And certainly looks sprightly enough now to return to the fray. Tamaporn gets smashed. Good work from Lameki. Lameki using his enormous strength to shrug off the tackler. Topa gets tied up well though by Apichai. It's a good ball and all tackle, slowing the Japanese attack down. Ashino going back 20 metres and throwing a pass into space, but Lameki, loads of time on his hands. Lameki just slows play down. This is very patient from Japan. They know gaps will appear after a while if they can hold on to it. Suaroka, the new man. And numbers here on the outside. Again, just good interplay there, and it's Hoshino who'll come away with the try. Accompanied to the line by Watanabe, who wouldn't mind another one. But Hoshino says thanks, but I'll take the second try of the tournament by myself and convert as well. Couple of minutes left, maybe a minute of this game. Conversion's good. Of course, Japan were down to 6 men in that last move, but just very patient. Obviously, with that man advantage, they could afford to lose some territory and just find out where the gaps are. And of course there are plenty when you're down to 6 men on a field that is a good 65 metres across. Oh, that's a great catch in the air. And Hano is on, Lameki. Slightly diagonal run from Japan, but they're giving it to Watanabe. And that'll be try number 4 for him. It's a very strong performance from Japan, just signalling how excited they are to be in the quarterfinals and ready to take on Korea this week. It's going to be a fantastic clash. That game will be coming up at 6 minutes past 4 Malaysia time, Hong Kong, Singapore time. That's the end of the game. So a very convincing victory for Japan. Sri Lanka managing a try just before half time to keep points on the board. And this Japan team looking dangerous. So that is our Cup quarterfinals finished. Final score in this one, 47 points to 7. So the victors in the quarterfinals are Sri Lanka, Hong Kong, Korea and Japan. And the losers will go onto the plate, Malaysia, Singapore and China take Thailand on. All that will happen from 3 o'clock local time. And